locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Philly. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the locker room with Billy Schwein. Right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. How you doing, Dave Klemic?
Hey, I'm going to say that I'm caffeinated and I'm activated, but I'm kind of deactivated.
You've been under the weather, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stuff going around, man.
Yeah, but I got it in. I'm so happy to see you guys.
Yo,
Nick.
Well, we got the A team back.
Yeah, we're gonna crush this today, but I'm under the weather a little bit.
Well, you better straighten up because we got a big Eagles game on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna crush this, and guess what?
What?
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there. Nick Earnshaw, good morning to you, buddy.
Good morning, Schweiner.
We had a little behind the eight ball here today, getting started because we had to change some stuff technically. But we're up and running, Nick, and of course he's a heart and soul. He's the if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be.
He's the rising star. To follow his career, we're just dragging on his coattails, man. So, yeah, we're very proud of everything that he's accomplished.
We went to PJ Corda, Mr. Negadelphia. Boy, I'll tell you, he's unbelievable. He got his tickets to the Flyers game on Thursday night. The Toronto Maple Leafs come to town with Craig Berube and get a win, a 2-1 win in overtime. Nick, you got called into work at the last minute. You weren't able to attend.
No, I could not attend.
Great game, a lot of fun. And then PJ also got us club box seats for the whole locker room crew to go to the Eagles game on Sunday.
Yeah, he rolls in style, man.
We've
already did one in a box this year.
Yeah,
the Cowboys
man.
game, right?
The Cowboys game.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We're all going to be up there. And I'm looking forward to it because there's nothing better than in the playoff atmosphere at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Have
you ever been to a playoff game?
No, this is my first
It's
playoff game.
intense.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Nick, have you ever been to a playoff game?
No, I have not.
You guys, I mean, it goes up another. You think have you been to a Phillies playoff game? Have you? No. I know you have, right, Nick?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'm telling you, it's another notch up. A football game at the Link with the Eagles playing at home in front of their home crowd is nothing like it.
Well, let's go back to the Vet. Remember the Vet? You could stand up the whole time and scream and yell. Now you have to sit all the time. I don't think we don't understand. The levels have dropped dramatically.
Yeah, but
you have to sit the whole time.
Well, I got to be honest with you. Once again, I was a season ticket holder from like 1992 to about 2015, 2016, and I've been to a couple NFC. I've been to three NFC championship games. I've seen a lot of playoff games at the Vet and Link, and I'm telling you, it's a different ball of wax up there for playoff. It's fun. It's intense. You can feel the intensity on the way into the stadium. Crowds into it, and especially if this team gets off to a fast start. If we can get off to if the Eagles can get off to a quick start against the 49ers, I think you'll just be the noise will be deafening.
Well, we have to do that because we don't complete passes in the second half.
Right.
That's just something we don't do. We don't score or complete passes in the whole second half. So everything has to be done immediately.
Well, Nick, they're going up against a team that's defensively got a lot of people out. And man, they're going to have Kaiser White, who was an Eagle. He's on their practice squad. He's going to get dressed.
Essentially off the street there, Schweiner.
Right, basically. I mean, they've got some problems defensively. So this could be a get-right game for the Eagles offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little negative on Philadelphia.
You're taking a page out of PJ, Mr. Negadelphia's book?
You're gonna be Mr. Negadelphia.
No way. No way. Not that negative. But watching Indiana last night dismantle Oregon. Like it
oh my God! What a great game, huh?
They had zero. They had maybe zero 5-star recruits. They had 8 4-star recruits on that team against a team that had 50-something 5-star recruits. Right? They play well together. Their system works. We're the opposite. We have all the 5-star recruits.
Right.
We have them all. We don't have any Signetti type of organization at all. So I hope that we beat everybody up when we're, healthy, and we beat everybody up because we're in the first half. But in the second half, we make no adjustments, and we have to win in the first half because we're just terrible in the
All
second
right,
half.
so we're going to get a lot of Eagles talk in here today, and at the bottom of the first hour, we're going to talk to a former intern of mine. She's now with PHL 17. Lindsey Moppert's going to join us at 10:30 in the morning. And this morning, I told Nick when I scroll through these shorts, like videos on Facebook and Instagram. Lindsey Moppert was interviewing. She was in front of the link for PHL 17, doing a spot, and then she went to a Wawa and was interviewing fans. It was really good. We're going to have her at 10:30. I'm really excited to talk to Lindsey Moppert. And then at the bottom of the second hour, we were kind of worried. Fran Mclaughlin called me this morning. His wife was she's in the hospital, emergency situation, so we're praying for her. And he's not going to be able to join us today, but we got Pryia. We got the director of the. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. We forgot the. We have the director of the Metro high school basketball classic. Pryia is going to be on the show today at 11:30, so we're going to have him on. Looking forward to that.
All right, we'll get his name right by
I'll
11:30. We'll get it right. We'll practice it on commercial. Yeah, and I'm sorry about going off on the Eagles like that, but just watching a team that was very organized.
Pryia Roy, sorry.
It just frustrated me with how the Eagles play in the second half and making adjustments and making excuses and all that stuff. It's just we're so talented. It's so frustrating to see. It just takes organization in order for you to play that well. Right. You don't need the great players. We got them. Cooper DeJean, first team All-Pro. Quinyon Mitchell, first team All-Pro. We got the studs all over Georgia, all the Georgia studs all over the defense. Unbelievable, and the offense can't produce in the second half. Makes no sense.
All right, of course, Nick Earnshaw's all excited. His 76ers had a good game last night.
Oh, they were fantastic
and
last
Paul
night.
George, I got to give it to you. Paul George was unbelievable in the fourth quarter.
Yes, the Sixers they're rolling right now, 2 in a row. Listen, they're in the standings. They're about, I think, 5th right now at the moment. It's looking good.
21-15, and listen, if all three of the bigs can stay healthy, and they're playing the way they're playing right now, I think that you might have something there.
Oh, I think we got something there. If they could stay healthy.
That's a big if, though. That's a big.
Well, they're healthy right now.
Big
We're going to knock on wood. They're
knock
healthy
on
right
wood.
now.
Knock on wood.
They're playing good basketball. I'm enjoying watching the Sixers. I'm glad you didn't watch last night because they would have lost. Because you watched the first quarter and they were losing.
Wait, that jinx is true.
Oh, it's true.
That's a.
I watched
jinx.
the fourth quarter and they were losing.
We're on
Turned
this
it off.
group text, and as soon as Billy, I'm not watching. The score starts going.
It starts
up. As soon as he
changing.
goes, I turned it on. He's like, oh no.
But guess what? Because I'm a true fan, I would rather not watch the game and have my team win than watch the game and have them lose.
Listen, I'm very impressed. You're taking one for the team this year. You will not be able to go to any playoff games, watch any of those. We're going to lock you in a room so you can't watch any Sixers when they go all the way, Schweiner.
And of course, the Philadelphia Flyers, even though they lost to Craig Berube 2-1, this team, the Flyers, were up 1-0 to the third quarter till former Flyer Scott Loughton gets a shorthanded goal at the 14:04 mark of the third period with like 6 minutes to go, basically in the third period. He wins it for the he ties it up and they win it in overtime. And I brought Mark Grimes downstairs because we were at the game Thursday night. I brought Mark Grimes downstairs to meet Chief after the game. And I walk up to Chief, and I went, "You guys got lucky." And he said, "Schweitzer, blank you." And Grimesy started laughing, and we were going back and forth with each other. But Chief's a great guy. And but the Flyers. This is a different team, Nick. That was a fun game to watch. I mean, there was banging going on. There was intensity, a lot of skating. It was a good game, man.
Yeah, there was a lot of banging going on. And I think the Flyers, they are a team that you get excited about. It was a fun game to watch. It was close. Flyers probably should have taken that one.
They should.
But, yeah, I hear you.
But guess what? This team's on pace to win 100, get 100 points.
Win 100 games. It feels that way, doesn't it?
No, but I mean 100 points. They're on pace to get 100 points.
Listen, and they like Drysdale and all, he just went to the IR, so they're Bobby Brinket connecting your day to day. So hopefully the injury bug isn't get him too much more because you don't want to lose some of these guys that are important to this roster right now. They're getting a little banged up right now.
And Klemic, as a former professional athlete, these seasons are long. So even though this is the halfway point for the Flyers and they're starting to have the injury bug hit them, but I'd rather have that happen now than later on in the season.
Yeah, it's hard to say that like when that's going to happen. You're just kind of it's out of your control. But if you look at the way that you control the reps and when you're playing it with an intense level, and when you're going to sit your guys, these are strategic things based off of data that we've seen now.
Right.
And we have these shoulder pad trackers now, and
Really?
we have these hydration trackers now to see the most that we had back in 2000.
Don't go too deep. It's Billy versus technology. Remember that.
Remember, all we had back in the day was if you're thirsty, go grab water.
Yeah,
and if
remember
you're
that?
not,
Remember those troughs? They'd have like a thing they wheel out on wheels and have like 6 sprinklers, and you start sucking the water out
Yeah,
of
they
them.
poke holes in them, and it just sprays you.
And everybody leaning over like horses.
Yeah. Man, things have changed. Now in the NFL, you have a quality control player for every, or coach for every player.
Are you
And
serious?
all you do is open your mouth and they squirt water.
Yeah,
and that guy will get a job in college somewhere as a head coach because he squirted water into, Jalen Hurts' mouth.
And of course, Nick and I will get into a little Phillies conversation.
Go get Bo.
Bo Bichette. There's rumors.
Get Bo.
I'm on board with you. But I don't know, I know there's rumors. They're having a Zoom meeting.
A Zoom call.
A Zoom call. So that's, they're talking to him.
Well, he's getting married this weekend.
Yes. I did not know that.
Yes. Now you know. That's a nugget for you.
There's a nugget for you. All right, you ready to go, guys?
3-point stance activated.
All right, we got the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial, residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Lightning tonight on Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedork bring you all the exciting play-by-play action.
DeBoer gave it up. Seager scores. Has his 16th of the year.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey tonight. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on South Jersey's classic rock station, Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
The champs are back, and it's game time at the family-owned Piccadilly Inn. Skip the lame chains. Treat your friends to their world-famous wings for eat-in or carry-out, and 6-packs to go. Get your chicken wing fix on Route 206 in Shamong. Visit piccadilly.com.
Kohl's new clearance markdowns are intense. Up to 70% off is the kind of deal that'll leave you feeling stunned and make you whisper things like, "Where have you been my whole life?" to a cardigan. Just take a deep breath, steady your cart, and try to act normal. But it's not possible. The savings are just too good. Shop new clearance markdowns now in-store and online at Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here in the studio. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw. And we are streaming live on the YouTube channel. And, of course, we are on the X platform at Locker Room 973. We are up and running. Dave Klemic, the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm looking at you thinking Chiefs. The 49ers are a great team, but they're banged up. And, when it's the next man up mentality like we had in 2017-18, the Eagles had to win with a couple of the starters out. So the 49ers are in the same spot basically the Eagles were in a couple of years back.
Yeah, and sometimes I would say at the end of the season being healthy is way more important than anything else.
And speaking of health, the Eagles have 20 of 21 starters from the opening day on the on the field. So they're healthy. That the last week, that bye week was very important to them.
I think having Lane Johnson back for this game is going to be huge.
Were the 18 and 26 without him?
Huge.
It's unbelievable.
Like, imagine if your bodyguard, the guy that protects you when you're going outside, you're some famous person, he's kept you safe your entire life.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you're like, I got to go out there and I got to use this backup bodyguard. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's just it changes your mentality as a quarterback who's a decision maker, who you're thinking nonstop, and that changes things dramatically. So the stat on Lane Johnson being with or without the team is unbelievable. Remember, it was like 15 and 25 without Lane Johnson, and then with Lane Johnson, they were like, what is it? Like
it's
90%?
Way under 500.
Yeah, well, I think they're like 18 and 26 without him. Is that right, Nick? Do you think so? That's what I heard the stat.
But,
yeah.
So,
but it's
important.
pretty significant.
Yeah, those patterns matter, and gosh, Lane Johnson, but he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And Makuba's the only Eagle that's out that started the year. He's the only starter that's out.
Okay,
that's it. Everybody's healthy.
Wait, he's out too.
Yeah, Makuba's he's done for the season.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Makuba's been out, but you've got Marcus Epps, who's helped you out a lot in the secondary. He was a former Eagle, came back, played for the Raiders for a little bit, bounced around the league, and he's actually played really well in the secondary in his spot with Makuba being out because you thought that guy was going to take over. But listen, this is a championship defense. Like, the defense is good enough. This is a championship defense. The only way the Eagles lose is they're going to shoot themselves in the foot offensively because of the play calling and the play design. That is why they're going to lose.
This
if
is
they
the
were to
greatest
lose.
point you've ever made. I heard you say this before, and I said, I'm not worried about who we play. I don't care who we play. We have a better roster than everybody.
Right, we have more talent
I'm only
offensively
worried
and
about
defensively.
ourselves. That's it. I'm like, what Eagles team is showing up in the second half? We'll play great in the first half.
So I think this Eagles offense has struggled. Obviously, we all know about their problems. But going against a defense like the 49ers, they're hurt, they're depleted. This could be a game that, everybody's saying it's going to be a low-scoring game, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Maybe they can put it together. This could be, Jalen Hurts, too. He plays when the stage is the biggest, he plays the best.
Yes,
and
he
by
does.
the way, I want to say this, Nick. Remember last week I was saying, hypothetically, what if Tanner McKee plays well and everything, that there could be.
How'd that go?
And I'll be the first one to admit it. He put all that to sleep by him not playing as well as he should have played or could have played.
We knew this. we knew this was going to happen. We knew.
He still played with a second.
He is not even in the same stratosphere as Jalen Hurts. Let's get that out of the way. Not even close.
Well,
I like it.
But once again, I did say hypothetically. I didn't say that he would. I said hypothetically, right, Nick?
You want a Tanner. You're a Tanner guy. I know you and Negadelphian are Tanner guys. Let's be real. You guys are Tanner guys. It did work out for you. That's why we got the Jalen Hurts jersey on today in the locker room.
Is that the one PJ got?
Oh, it's the one PJ got.
I like somebody pointed out that when it gets playoff time, Jalen Hurts' cadence changes in his voice when he's being interviewed, and he starts to talk like more tight-lipped, like he's just like.
Well, he shines in big games, man. He can. You know what?
He's just like mumbles.
There's a lot of people that said the Eagles' offense has been playing possum. They're saving. They don't want to show teams too much. Other coaching staffs. Do you believe that?
No, I did at first, but then I go, people's jobs are on the line.
Right. I don't subscribe to that theory.
I don't either. I think I have seen an uptick in pre-snap motions and some creativity. I have seen that. But I think if we know that we're going to be a playoff team, if you know that, you can shorten the playbook. If you are like, we're going, it's just what position we're in, you do hold back the playbook.
Right.
That's true. So instead of having, all these scripted plays in the beginning, you just kind of play off of what you can RPO a lot. And you
so
can
the 49ers defense, they play a wide tackle 6, is that right?
I don't know.
There's a big gap. They don't have anybody over center. And who they get from us? The linebacker they got from us last year, Huff.
Yeah, Josh Huff.
He's not been playing well. You can run right at him.
He's more of a defensive lineman.
Yeah,
more so.
But he's been playing end for them. And the 49ers they're the last in the league in sacks. They only had 26 sacks this year.
Yeah, I think
last.
I think we should unleash Jalen Hurts on runs today.
He's going to have plenty of time.
Oh, he better. Because that has been frustrating.
Yeah.
That is what makes Jalen so dynamic.
Agreed.
The threat to run.
That's
just the
right.
threat. Just
agree.
the threat.
100%.
Just the threat of him running makes him so dynamic. They have gone away from that. Now, I understand you want to keep the guy healthy, etc., but I think Jalen does a great job of sliding, getting out of bounds, etc. I think he knows how to protect himself, and they've been holding that back until that Vegas game, until the Commanders game. I mean, I remember the stat during the Vegas game. It had been weeks since he had run for a first down. The threat of Jalen running is what makes him a dynamic quarterback. He doesn't need to be the pocket passer because he is the threat to run. Why we've gone away from that is beyond me with this talented offense.
Well, I think he's a crazy dynamic because he can run the ball so well, and he's probably the best deep ball passer in the NFL. He's so accurate.
He throws a beautiful ball.
Unbelievable. So
and he should have plenty of time to throw the ball.
Right. And what?
Well, the offensive line has struggled. That's been a problem.
And those runs.
Well, they did have a week off, right? They basically had, in effect, they had a bye because none of the starting offensive linemen, with the exception of Steen, played last week.
Yep. Hopefully that helps.
So his mid-range game probably needs help, but it could be dramatically helped if they believe that he was a run threat, and he hasn't been for the midpoint of this whole season. Probably since week 6 or so, he hasn't been a threat of a run. So I think they should unleash him to run, just open everything up. Run him early. Get him a couple design runs early.
Another stat, Dave, that I heard Sal Palantonio talking about on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill. Their first down, they're horrible on first down. They're like the smallest yards per carry or whatever on first down. Opening down, they're horrible at first down.
I feel like it's just so predictable.
Run, pass. Run, pass. That's what it felt like in Buffalo.
Yeah. Right. So if they can establish the run early and get if you get Saquon Barkley to average at least 3.8 and up yards per carry, you should have that should open up the pass.
It's funny how frustrated we are. We beat Buffalo. We're so frustrated by the whole.
We barely beat Buffalo. Are you happy with that?
Well, that could be. They
won the game.
No, they won the game. But it was ugly.
However, it was rough.
Yeah.
But let's also not forget the fact that the weather was horrible. It was inclement weather. The wind was blowing. It was rainy, windy. You know what I mean?
That's why you got to give them credit for the way they won that game. And listen, defense stood tall, but the offense was terrible in the second half. They acted like they were up 27-0 instead of 13-0. That's the way they acted the way they orchestrated their offense throughout the second half.
I am looking forward to this game. We're all going to be in attendance at the Eagles club box seats. The crowd's going to be going nuts, and if we can get up on them early, Nick, I think if you get up on the 49ers early, that crowd's going to be so intense.
Oh, absolutely.
They're going to have to go with a silent count.
Yes.
They
Oh, it's
won't
going to be
able to
loud.
snap.
We're going to be making some noise up there. We're going to be making some noise at that game. The locker room crew's going to.
Let's get some predictions from the listeners. 609-403-0973. Give us some predictions for tomorrow's game against the 49ers. 4:30. So, by the way, the temperature, it was supposed to be initially like 41 degrees at kickoff. They've revised the forecast. It's going to be cold.
Better bring your hand warmers.
Better bring your thermals. Better put your thermals on.
We should go shirtless, Nick. Let's just go.
You want to
number one?
Should we spray paint our face and put EAGLES?
The locker room crew, everybody should have an individual letter, like EAG, all of us on our chest.
Billy, your letter would be a lot bigger than me. It would be like E, capital E, lowercase. Sorry.
609-403-0973. Give us a prediction for tomorrow's game. 609-403-0973. Now, on the other side, Dave and Nick, we're going to have Lindsey Moppert on the show. She was my intern.
Former intern.
She was an intern here in the locker room with Billy Schwein. She went on after she graduated. She was a cheerleader at Temple. For Temple football, she went on after she left Temple and graduated. She got a job in Buffalo for, I think, CBS. She was their reporter up there, covered the Bills and the Sabres.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now she's at PHL 17,
She's
covering the boards.
The hometown team. So we're going to talk to Lindsey Moppert on the other side. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. All right, Lascala's Beach House, I believe they're closed for the month of January and half of February, but if you want to go to Lascala's, it's right at the Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at Lascala's. They got handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood, and signature cocktails, all steps away from all the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after the big win. Lascala's delivers every time. Go to LascalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll talk with Lindsey Moppert. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The wait is over. The quest for the Lombardi returns to South Philly. It's the wild card round as the number 3 seeded Eagles host the 6 seeded San Francisco 49ers at the Link. Don't miss a single snap with the legends, Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, calling all the exciting playoff action.
Here comes the rush. They've got him!
Coverage begins tomorrow with the pregame at 3 p.m., followed by kickoff at 4:30. The playoffs live here. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles playoff station.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Sal Vulcano, Everything's Fine Tour. One hilarious night of brand new stand-up material from Sal Vulcano.
Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth about Thunder. Did you tell me it's God bowling? I took that information to school. I got my ass handed to me.
Sal Vulcano live. Saturday, February 28th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. From Impractical Jokers and the Hey Babe and Taste Buds podcast, it's Sal Vulcano. On sale now at theoceanac.com.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-339-7417. That's 800-339-7417.
It's clearance time at Bridgeton Chevrolet GMC, your destination for savings. Proudly serving South Jersey for over 50 years, we treat you like one of our own. Right now, get the 2026 Jeep Wrangler. Lease it for $299 a month with $35.95 down and 5,000 miles a year for 36 months. Tax and fees not included. It's clearance time, but hurry, these deals won't last. Visit 808 North Pearl Street in Bridgeton or at BridgetonChevroletGMC.com.
Se habla español.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw bringing it to you. What are you laughing at?
I was doing Nick. What's this thing that they do?
The sprinkler?
Yeah.
My next guest, or my first guest, she was an intern here. And she was a Temple cheerleader. She was a cheerleader. She went, after she graduated from Temple, she went to Buffalo, covered the Bills and the Sabres up there in Buffalo. And now she's at PHL 17. We're really proud of her. Let's welcome into the locker room on the sports hotline, Lindsey Moppert. Good morning, Lindsey.
Oh, Billy, how can it not be a good morning hearing your enthusiasm?
Lindsey, by the way,
it's better in person. It really is.
Lindsey, talk about enthusiasm. I saw you when I was scrolling through YouTube this morning, and I saw your spot from the link this morning, and then you went to Wawa and interviewed people. That was pretty cool. You did an outstanding job.
You know what? It gives you a good feel for just how exciting this game is and how excited people really are. Because it is funny, Billy, like sometimes I have to go and talk to fans after games, before games, and it is at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and people stare at you like, please get away from me.
Well, Lindsey, I got to tell you, man, from Uncle Bill's Pancake House, from Temple, all the way to Buffalo. Talk to me before we get to talk about the Philadelphia experience at WPHL 17 in Philadelphia. What was it like going to Buffalo and covering the Bills? I mean, obviously you grew up in this area. You're Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, Phillies fan, but then you got to go to Buffalo. How hard was that?
You know what? It was hard, but I think when you are in the industry that we are in, you understand, especially growing up in Philadelphia, that, Philly is the best of the best. You sort of know and you understand that in order to come back and be in this market, you sort of have to go away. And for me, Buffalo was the perfect place to go. I don't know if I knew that at the time, because I think there's interesting, like Buffalo has an interesting reputation, like all over the country, I guess I would say. People just think snow, cold.
Freezing cold.
Right, snow and cold, and that's pretty much it. But Buffalo was fantastic. The people were absolutely wonderful. They call it the city of good neighbors for a reason. I had an absolute blast, not to mention just being able to cover the Bills in a time and a period where they were so hot, and they still are so hot. And on the contrast, covering the Sabres, a team who they have the longest playoff drought in, I believe, all of professional sports.
Right.
So which hopefully they break that this year. It's kind of looking like it, so that's good. But no, it was fantastic. It was definitely hard at first. I'm a very family-oriented person. But once I got there and really got into it, it was great. It was a really, really wonderful experience, and I certainly miss the people up there.
We're talking with Lindsey Moppert. She's now with PHL 17 in Philadelphia. Everybody here that's associated with the locker room, Scotty McKay and everybody here at 97.3 ESPN has been following your progress, and we're so proud of you. And then all of a sudden you left Buffalo, and you didn't have a position as far as anybody knew. You didn't have a position, but then you reappeared here at home at PHL 17, and that's got to be a real thrill for you.
Yeah, Billy. Sometimes, it's going to sound corny, but sometimes you actually really do have to take a risk in order to get a reward. And for me, it was my sister just had, she was pregnant. She had her baby in November. So obviously that was right during the season. And I thought if there was a good time to come back, and although, again, as I said, I was very happy there and I really loved what I was doing there. Family is so important to me. I knew that I wanted to come back to Philadelphia, so I knew this was going to be the time to do it. So I came back after the end of last season. Unfortunately, it did not end in a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. We had our flights booked, hotels booked, really came down to one play. But so I came back and kind of just tried to stay on top of it and eventually landed my position at PHL 17, and that has been great. And just being able to cover the teams that you grew up watching and the teams that you fell in love with and the reason why you love sports, why you work in sports, has been really, really cool.
Lindsey, I got it. So let me ask you this question. Were you like a little homesick, would you say, or no?
Definitely. I think something that is really difficult when you're away like that, and I went to Temple. I'm a Temple grad, so I was maybe a half hour away from home. Right. I could be as close or as far away from home as I really wanted to be. So I was for sure at first. And then I think too, I have my dog Tootsie, which she certainly helped because it made you feel like, you had a responsibility aside from work, right, every day.
Right.
But I think the big thing was like the little things in life that you forget about, little birthday parties or, even just like dinners or hanging out with your friends.
Right.
My friends, I was so busy up there with work that my friends were just my coworkers. Like I didn't really have time to be making friends outside of work. So you miss that stuff. And when I came back, I certainly appreciated the area that I live in. I appreciated the people that I live with, my family, everything. So it really worked out.
Hey, Lindsey, it's Nick. I want to talk about the Birds. I know you were out, down and around. You've covered this game as well as going around to all the tailgates and stuff. Talk to me about what it's like with the fans. What's the feel out there from the fan base right now heading into this week?
The fans are crazy. I mean, this is like why we say that home field advantage, and I guess there was such controversy too about, not maybe going for that 2 seed and resting the starters. Home field advantage is big for the Eagles, probably bigger than most, especially when you think about this game and just knowing that the 49ers are literally coming from across the country. It's big, and our fans are going to be absolutely feral, if I had to guess. I mean, talking to people yesterday morning, they were very confident, obviously addressing the fact that we understand maybe the offense isn't exactly where we want them to be, but also knowing Jalen Hurts is clutch in the playoffs, and he has proven that time and time again, and I think people are just excited. They're excited to see that. And not to mention, too, the defense. Our defense is exciting to watch, right? They have been clicking on all cylinders, and I think that's something that people are also very, very excited to watch on Sunday.
Lindsey, will you be in attendance? Will you have a press pass, or will you just go what's your schedule for tomorrow?
You know what? I will be out. I will be there. I will be getting more fan stuff for tomorrow. So not in the game necessarily, but I will be in and around the area. So that should be interesting as well.
We're talking with Lindsey Moppert. She's with PHL 17 in Philadelphia. She was an intern here for the locker room with Billy Schweim, and I can't. We're just so proud of you, Lindsey. Now you cover all the other sports. They've got you working. You're up there. You're up. What time do you get to the studio? Because you're up early.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It's pretty crazy. So when I was in Buffalo, my hours were like 3:30 to 11:30. But by the time you got back to the station, if you were out like at a Sabres game or whatever, and then you left because you're all energetic at 11:30 after the show. You need time to like wind down. Yeah. We're talking about sports, you know that, Billy. But so I would probably get to sleep around 3 a.m. when I was in Buffalo. Okay, so now compare that to here, and I'm a night owl at PHL. We have to get there at 2 a.m. Okay, so for me, having to do my hair, my makeup in the morning, I wake up at like 12:45. It's actually insane. It is insane. So it's a total 360 for me. You do get used to it. It certainly gets easier. And you almost think, how does your brain operate that early in the morning? I don't know. Maybe.
Well, you sure look great. You don't need that much makeup, that's for sure. Now, I know today you and I were texting the last couple of days in preparation for today's interview. You're off to Drexel today for the basketball game?
Yes, I am. So Drexel the men's team is playing William and Mary today. So I'm headed to that. That's at 2:00. So I'm getting ready for that now, and I will leave shortly to go sideline that, and that's on NBC Sports Philly at 2:00.
And what time are you on PHL? Are you on every single day? Like, what's your schedule so people know?
Yeah, it's a little right now. I am still freelance, so it's a little bit all over the place. But yeah, it's kind of hard to say like exactly when I'll be on because I kind of find out, a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance. But you know what? Just turn it on and you'll see me anyway.
Hey, Lindsey, I got to tell you, and I told Nick this too. You got the ball rolling. 3 or 4 people that have worked with me have gone on to big things in Philadelphia. Hunter Brody, our own Nick Earnshaw, you're PHL 17, so you got a great start here at 97.3 ESPN.
No, I know. I'm so I am grateful for you, Billy. You know that because, as you know, we literally met at.
No, you were waiting on me at Uncle Bill's Pancake House.
Yes, which is literally, I'm gonna shout them out again. I always do because they're just the best. But like best thing ever, and then that internship kind of fell out of the sky, and it really was. It was awesome. You're awesome, and again, I love the enthusiasm always.
Well, listen, Lindsey, we really appreciate you. I know you're busy today. We really appreciate you taking time to call in. We're so proud of you and look forward to seeing more of you on PHL 17. Thanks, Lindsey.
All right. Thanks, Billy, so much. Have a good day.
You too. Let's go, Birds.
Go, Birds.
Isn't that amazing? That is so cool. And I just got chills because, it's a springboard. And like even like our own Nick Earnshaw, you know how good he is, right? It's just like it's good. It makes me feel good that they're going on to bigger and better things.
Nick, he's next. Don't leave us, Nick.
No, he's not leaving us, but
please stay
I'm not
here.
going to let him leave us. But you know what I'm saying? It's great that we're like the minor leagues here.
The launch pad, baby. Billy Schweim, the launch pad.
Nothing could be finer.
No, but I'm so happy for her. She does a great job, Nick.
No, she does.
I mean, did you see her?
Yeah, I've seen her on PHL 17. I've seen some of the clips she's put out. She does a fantastic job anchoring over at PHL 17. We're glad to have her back in the Philadelphia market.
You know what? It's got to be easier when you're like she grew up here. It's her hometown.
Yeah.
It's got to be a lot easier reporting on all the hometown that you're familiar with everybody.
Absolutely.
You know the history.
Yes, you know the feel. And she gets to go out and talk to the fans and does interviews, man on the street type of interviews. Does a great job. So she knows what the fan base is looking for in these Birds.
I agree with that Wawa stop. Like, what better place
Wasn't that
than
great?
go to Wawa and see everyone with their jerseys and their
People were
Carhartts
freaking
on.
out.
Get the Go Birds.
She was walking up with the PHL 17 microphone. People were going nuts.
Yeah, and like you're like, if you're in a Wawa and you see like all the people
You
talking
just
to
say
each
Go
other, it's
Bird.
like,
Yeah,
it's like Christmas,
and
almost.
it's a different feel when
Well,
it's game day.
Nick, that's what you got to love about it. When you walk into a Wawa or the Acme or wherever you go to shop right, People are all eagled up, man. It's a big deal.
It's a great community.
You know what?
Schwan.
And if you go into Royal Farms, there's probably Cowboys fans there. Stay out of the Royal Farms. Go to Wawa like a real Philadelphia fan. Get out of here, Royal Farms.
By the way, do you, let's see how I'm going to ask Dave this first. A little trivia for you. Do you know what the last team in Philadelphia to repeat as champions in their specific sport? Do you know who it was?
I know who it was.
You know who it was. You read my article. I sent you the article. He probably didn't even read it.
I didn't read it.
He looks at the headline.
I can't read it anymore.
Yo, Nicky looks at the pictures.
He's the clickbait.
Yeah. I usually do read it.
What was the last
Klemic clickbait.
What was the last Philadelphia sports team to win back-to-back championships?
Almost happened in 08 and 09, but did not.
In 08, 09?
Almost did.
When this last happened, I was in 6th grade, and I went to the parade.
Oh, jeez. They had parades back then?
Yeah. Matter of fact, you know what's really cool? When I went to that parade, nowadays you go to parade, they're in these big double-decker buses, and they're so high up you can't even interact unless Jason Kelce or the players are walking along the sideline, the street, talking, interacting with the fans. But back in those days, they were in convertibles, sitting on the back like Miss America, waving at everybody, and people would come up and rip their sleeves off. Matter of fact, Joe Watson lost his I just blew it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
If I knew who Joe Watson was.
They took his ring right off his finger.
Oh.
You don't know who Joe is. Oh.
Was it the Phillies?
It was the Flyers. The 73, 74, 75 Flyers. Won back-to-back. That's 51 years ago, Nick.
You know what?
Double my age.
We need back-to-back Eagles championships.
Speaking of parades, if you ever get a chance to go to the Hall of Fame, when they induct the Hall of Fame inductees in Canton, Ohio, you will see every Hall of Famer in the car. If they're alive,
that's what they're doing in Cooperstown. They do that in Cooperstown
unbelievable.
too.
It's like you're like, oh my gosh! It's like every single car that passed, you're like, oh my gosh, it's a great experience.
So that's how hard it is to repeat, Nick. 51 years ago, I was in 6th grade.
Yeah, it's double my age right there. A long time.
Matter of fact,
almost happened in 08-09 with the Phillies. They fell to the Yankees in 09.
They should
so close.
They should have. And then how about when they lost to the Cardinals? In was that 2009? 11.
Yeah.
That was the year they had 104 wins or something.
That was it because they lost to San Francisco the year before, and then they fell in the DS. What was it 1-0 to the Cardinals and got bounced, and that was it for a long time until 2022.
Dave, why is it so hard to repeat? I know why in today's day and age because there's so much movement. After a team wins, they look like you lose half your coaching staff, right? They want to take some of your free agents, going to get offers at other teams. So I get it now. But why is it so discounting that? Why is it so hard to repeat?
A lot of times within your conference too, people are trying to get
knock you off,
right? So they're like, "How do we beat you?" That's it. How do we draft and everything to beat you? Because all we need to do is win that, and we go to the playoffs, right? At least in football. And then repeating, they make your schedule harder now.
Right.
Every time you win, if you win, you're going to have the hardest schedule for the next year.
So that's another. All right. So let me get to that, Nick. So the Eagles had the hardest schedule in the league. It's all been documented. 11-6. If you look at the totality of their schedule, 11-6 with their schedule really isn't that bad.
No, I think
it's just the way that they played.
Was it when we came out of the bye? I think we made predictions. I think I said 11-6 or 12-5.
I said 12-5.
Yeah, I think I might have went 11-6. I just felt it's a tough schedule that they had this year, and it's going to be tough again next year too. But I think the Birds, listen, they're going to be fine if they can figure it out offensively. If they let Jalen be Jalen and run.
So what you're saying, Nick, what you're saying, Nick, is if they take the reins off Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
That possibly, is there any do you have any premonition that it could be a blowout maybe? Or are you closer to a real tight 2021 score?
I'm not. Listen, if they blow them out, great. That means the offense was really doing their job. I just don't see it happening.
Because spots of a leopard don't change, right?
No.
I mean, they've struggled offensively all year. Is that going to change?
And a lot of people have said, "Oh, maybe they're holding back," but I don't know if that's.
I don't think they're holding back. And Baldy said, you were talking about the injuries on the offensive line. They've been banged up, and these games are won in the trenches.
Jalen Hurts runs, we win. If Jalen Hurts has 60 yards rushing, we win. I'll say that.
I think it's a fair assessment.
He needs 60 yards rushing.
I think it's a fair assessment, Klemic.
Be a lot of blocking going on out there.
He could pull that off in one run, but he needs to have 60 yards.
All right, the first hour of the locker is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events that seems fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Sixers Raptors tomorrow night on Rock 104.1.
Are you kidding me?
With the voice of the Sixers, Tom McGinnis, calling all the exciting play-by-play action.
George down low into a cutting Edgecombe. Oh, my, a two-hand hanging slam by Edgecombe. The Sixers have taken the lead.
It's Sixers basketball tomorrow night. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. It's Sixers basketball on South Jersey's classic rock station, Rock 104.1.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store and online. And now, the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Limited time. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Check it out at the Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Caesars Sportsbook app is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game, like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code Radio250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose. Open to new users in New Jersey who are 21 or older. Minimum odds -500. Award is non-withdrawable bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw, getting you ready for Eagles football. I got to tell you, man, I'm super excited. We're all going to be there.
Oh, it's going to be a good time.
You know how cool it's going to be? One of my favorite memories, and we had Sheldon Brown on here last week talking about that the NFC Championship game against the Atlanta Falcons. It was freezing cold. There was snow on the ground. I think it was New Year's Eve, if I'm not mistaken, and the Eagles won. And it was freezing cold. I didn't even have my gloves on. You know, a little flask I brought in. But people were jumping up and down, hugging complete strangers. You know, Nick, you were at a Phillies game with that environment, right? Hugging people you don't even know, high-fiving. There's nothing that bonds fans together, than your hometown team winning.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I've never been to an Eagles playoff game.
You're going to go nuts, Nick.
I might cry tomorrow.
Yeah, you might.
I bawled.
Especially if they win.
I bawled my eyes out when Bryce Harper hit the home run. In Game 5 against the Padres. I was there when they last out. I started crying. I was hugging people I didn't know.
Yeah, you hug people you don't even know.
Oh, Klemic.
See,
We're gonna have a good
that's
time.
what sports does. It galvanizes your
Brings
community.
you together.
Puts you together. There's nothing better than it.
I agree. I mean, and what better than...
He had nothing for that.
What,
He had nothing. He's like, you guys actually made every single point.
Nick, you know what? I got to be honest. You hit on a very good point. You cried. I cried at that NFC Championship game. You got to remember, and the next when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, all the phone calls and the text messages we received from people. You know what they said? This one's for my mother. This one's for my father. People that had just passed away. A grandfather who was a Eagles fan for his whole life, never got to witness a Super Bowl victory. Like that resonated with me. People were so so happy. I can't tell you the amount of people that called in with that same story.
I didn't realize that people cared that much till 2004, and I just got done playing football. So I came home. I watched the game with Eagles went in 2004. I watched with my Uncle Ralph, and he started crying when they lost. And I was like, oh my gosh, people really care that much. Like it was like they, because we got that far. In Kansas City, we never made it to the Super Bowl or whatever. I know it meant something to them, but I was sitting there watching them cry. And I'm like,
it's a lifestyle.
Nick,
it is a lifestyle.
And to this day, whenever I see when Gene Hart ever does he's doing a video voicing over Flyers past videos, I'll cry. I'll get all emotional. It hits a spot. But I love that about sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. So we need a big win against the 49ers on Sunday. We'll be there. The locker room crew. You'll be there. You can bring your father-in-law, right, Dave?
Yep. Let's go.
On the other side, we'll talk a little Flyers, a little Sixers. I know Nick Earnshaw will be digging that. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nicky Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig. Join me for a special live broadcast from Slack Tie Brewing Company this Saturday, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Come out to celebrate Slack Tie's 10-year anniversary as we get you ready for the Eagles postseason matchup with the 49ers and your chance to win prizes. Hanging with Hennig on 97.3 ESPN is sponsored by Boxing Insider Promotions returns Tropicana Showroom in Atlantic City for the first action-packed fight card of 2026 on Saturday, March 7th. Prevail Nutrition, South Jersey's best meal prep service, delivering to Atlantic and Cumberland counties plus Ocean City. Work of Art Construction, make your home look brand new with Art Masker's 40 years of construction experience. And Klemic Performance Method in Egg Harbor Township. That's Hanging with Hennig, broadcasting live from Slack Tie Brewing Company's 10-year anniversary celebration this Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN FM, streaming live on YouTube and X in the Dr. Squatch virtual studio.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
In 2026, Moppert Brothers at Northfield celebrates an incredible milestone. 50 years of repairing vehicles back to factory specifications after an accident. Family owned and operated for 5 decades, they take pride in doing things the right way, with the owners on site and involved every day. They're manufacturer certified by Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Ford, Tesla, and Polestar. Their technicians are expertly trained and use state-of-the-art equipment. Moppert Brothers at Northfield. 50 years of trust. 50 years of quality.
Embarrassed by ugly yellow toe fungus?
Living with toe fungus it's embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off. I hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody.
Introducing Crystal Flush. Crystal Flush is the only FDA-registered 2-in-1 home treatment that attacks your toe fungus from both the inside and out. Crystal Flush's new and different combination system knocks out toe fungus for good. Guaranteed.
Crystal Flush is different. After just a few weeks, my fungus was gone. 100% disappeared. Crystal Flush was the only thing that ever worked. So if you're skeptical because you tried a bunch of other stuff, Crystal Flush is different. This is a game changer.
Crystal Flush is now available without a prescription, but it is not available in stores. Get your risk-free supply today. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Stop being embarrassed by ugly yellow toenails. Go to crystalflush.com or call 800-204-4484.
Looking to lower your energy bills and boost home comfort? South Jersey Gas has you covered with a no-cost in-home, whole-home energy assessment. Our energy expert will review your home's energy efficiency and provide a personalized report of energy-saving improvements. Plus, you may also receive energy-efficient upgrades like faucet aerators, smart power strips, and LED light bulbs at no cost to you. Don't wait to save money and energy. Schedule your whole home energy assessment today at sjgsaveenergy.com or call 201-690-7897 today.
Home of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill, 97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and, of course, Nicky Earnshaw. It was good to hear from Lindsey Moppert. She's with PHL 17. You got to check out her work. She does a sensational job. At the bottom of the second hour, we're going to be talking to the director of the Metro Basketball Classic, Pryia Roy. It's going to be held at Stockton this year on the I think it's the 29th to the 31st of January. It's a big basketball tournament, high school basketball tournament. And, of course, I said earlier that we're sending our prayers and our best wishes to Fran Mclaughlin. His wife had to go to the emergency room, so he won't be able to call in today. So we'll talk with Pryia Roy, and I can't wait for that interview to talk about the basketball tournament coming up at Stockton University. But now, Nick, last night I told you, Marsh and I went to my friend Marsh and I went to an establishment in Cherry Hill, and they had the Sixers game on. Of course, I was watching the game, and they were losing. So I left, didn't turn it on. I didn't go back home and turn it on. I turned on the football game, and you guys won. But I did see a certain amount of the game every once in a while. I mean, I check in with it. But you know what? Paul George played really well last night.
PG had a nice night.
Since you saw the game, talk to me about Paul George.
I was working the game last night. I was So happy to cut all those highlights. Schweim, Tom McGinnis, fantastic on the call once again. Oh, he's the man.
He's the best.
But listen, no, the Sixers, they're on a run right now, man, and they're fun to watch. Just enjoy it.
4 starters with double figures last night. Nick, when you get balanced scoring like that, I mean, it's hard to stop.
Yes. And listen, last night, PG wasn't even great from three-point range, right? But he still was
0 for 7.
He was 8 for 21 from the field, and he had 18 points. But the thing with this team, right, they can have nights like that. All right, you're going to have nights where it's just not going in, right? You're not making your baskets. However, the thing with Paul George is that he doesn't have to be the first option. He doesn't have to be the second option.
No.
He doesn't even have to be the third option at this point. And I think it has taken the pressure off of him and has allowed him to kind of settle into this role. He's, towards the back end of his career now, and he's really contributing on the defensive side, and he can get you a big bucket. I mean, in the fourth quarter last night, he had bucket after bucket after bucket. And I think that's really helped him. The fact he had the knee surgery. He's been able to stay healthy since he came back. You hope that it continues to be the case, especially at his age. But, is he worth that max contract? No, but he's doing what he needs to do for this team specifically.
Right, and Dave, we talk about continuity. When you have the same guys on the field or the court or the ice, and you get familiar with each other's game, we always say when athletes have to think about what they're doing, that 1 second off slows them up. When you don't have to think and you just click, like chemistry, it makes the game is a lot faster, but you play a lot better.
Yeah, I'll bet you and your twin brother play the game pretty well. You can fight each other all you want. But if you guys play the game, I'll bet you could play people that are more taller than you. If you're playing them in basketball, you would win probably because you know how to work with each other. I coach the Mazer twins who are at Westchester right now.
Oh, is that right?
And I watch them their highlights of their games, and it's always, where's the assist coming from? From their sister.
Yeah.
It's bing, 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 and they just know where they're going to be. It's a neat thing when those people create a relationship on the court. They do.
So, and you know what, too, Nick? When you have Joel Embiid, like he was 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. Like he only took three 3-point shots, even though he didn't make them. If you can limit him and keep him down low, like not always at the top of the key, I think if you and he only had 31 minutes last night. Well, he was up there in minutes, but still, I mean.
He's not really on like that stringent minutes restriction anymore, and he looks.
What he played 9 out of the last 10 games?
He looks healthy.
Are you knocking on wood there?
I'm knocking on wood so he stays healthy.
He's knocking on wood.
You have to because, I mean, he looks great.
And
he looks smooth.
Kelly Oubre hasn't even gotten going yet.
Well, Oubre just got back. His only second game back.
Saying.
But guess what? The first time the Sixers were at full strength with their full roster was against the Wizards earlier this week. You know when the last time that happened? December of 2023.
Throwing out stats like that.
That's a nugget for you.
That's a nugget, Nick. Nicky's Nuggets.
It's unbelievable,
Check them out.
I mean, that's how they have not been healthy in over 2 years.
Right. And then, so
unbelievable.
that's why maybe Mr. Negadelphia is rubbing off on me as far as the Sixers are concerned, because it's been very frustrating. Nicky, you've been I want to give it to you. You've maintained the same posture that this team could go to the championship.
Yeah, I have. And listen, the way they're playing right now, if this is the roster you have heading into the postseason, there's no reason they couldn't come out of the East. No reason. They can beat anybody in the East. They've beaten the Knicks twice already this year. Did the Knicks scare you? No. They beat the Magic last night.
Do the Pistons scare you?
They can beat the Pistons.
They can beat the Pistons, even though Pistons are having
good team.
Did Dave put his feet up yet?
I was just stretching my hamstring.
I don't know if that's what he was doing.
Making sure, it's cold. It's been cold out. For tomorrow. You don't want to pull it tomorrow. Well, we'll be sitting up there in the bleeds. Dave, he might be running around.
When's the last time you went to a real cold game at the football stand, at the link?
Oh, I don't know. It's been cold, but we've been in the box. We've been in the sky box.
So he's going to be out in the stands.
I don't know.
Like the real fans tomorrow.
Is he a little soft? Is he getting soft?
Yo.
Oh, yeah, I'm super soft now. Yeah, heck yeah.
No vegetables or fruit tomorrow, all right?
Yeah, not sure. If you go up in that area, that they have sushi, they have fruit, they have vegetables.
How about that? I'll never forget, we went to Miro's house.
Gosh, I never heard the end of that.
We went to Miro's house. That was 2 years ago now, right?
Yeah.
There's
the Green Bay game in Brazil that we were watching.
And all the guys are in his basement. We're getting ready to watch it. I bought chicken wings, and we sent PJ to go pick the wings up at Charlie's. He forgets the dip.
I don't need the dip, but he did
You
forget
don't use
the
dip on your chicken wings?
No, I'm plain.
Come on, man. You got to use that blue cheese, man.
You want to work up a sweat. I know
Yeah,
that.
that's right. I lather. And then this cat, Dave Klemic, brings fruit.
I never heard the end of that. But look, I'm looking at
We're
Nick
watching
over here.
football there.
Fruit.
He's
Klemic,
got
you don't bring
tasty
fruit to a
cakes.
football game.
He's got tasty cakes
These are
here
from
and a
Schwein.
Celsius. By the way, what is your favorite Eagle snack that you eat when you're at
When you're watching a game?
When,
When I'm at home
At the
watching
game?
or
home.
at the game?
Okay, home.
Chicken wings.
Chicken wings?
Yeah.
Twizzlers, Nick?
Twizzlers?
What do you like,
No,
Nick?
you don't eat Twizzlers, do you?
I love Twizzlers.
He
You
calls
can't do
me.
it.
He calls me one day.
Oh, this is a funny
Oh, so
story.
he's trying to pile on you is what he's
Yeah,
trying
he's
to do.
trying.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
trying.
Nothing wrong with
I'm
Twizzlers.
I'm
I like
attacking
that. Who
you
eats
guys.
Twizzlers
And
doing a
Nick,
football
Nick
game?
is like, I'm in the candy aisle right now. He's like, "Guys, you get Twizzlers tonight?" When I watch the game, I'm like, I'm gonna jump to the phone and strangle
He
you.
hadn't slept in about a week
Yeah, it was
because he's got a newborn. I'm like, yeah, I'm
And
trying
I'm
to figure out what
saying-
candy I want for the game
The
tonight.
thing is, for a second, I was trying to agree with him. I was like, well, have you had this? Have you had Reese's? What? Oh, my gosh. I'm thinking about where his life is and how the tough decision is whether
Dad
it's
life,
Reese's or Lindner.
Bachelor.
Reese's, Twizzlers, tasty
So I'll
cakes.
get like a ham and cheese a thing, like ham and cheese. You dip that in there. That's good.
I like pizza during a game too.
Pizza?
Big pizza.
Apple
guy.
slices.
Now when I'm at the game, listen, when I'm
Did
at
you
the,
hear that?
What did he say?
He said apple slices.
Apple slices.
I'm just kidding, you guys.
No, you're not. You're dead serious.
No, you're not
All
kidding.
right.
I've seen it.
When I'm at the stadium, the only thing that I eat is a hot dog.
At the stadium?
Yeah, I will not eat anything other than a hot dog in a stadium.
I went last
with mustard, Nick, and that's it.
What's the most affordable thing you could get at an Eagles game and still
Hot dog.
you like it? A hot dog? Still, I think
Yeah,
it's
well,
like
guess what?
$10.
Be ready for sticker shock, because be ready for sticker shock. We lost me.
We lost you. No one wanted to hear you talk.
Sticker shock when you go to the stadium tomorrow. It's the prices are high. So
I heard the tolls. I heard the tolls go up too. I heard the tolls go up.
You heard the tolls go up. Oh yeah, how about that on the expressway? And if you don't have if you don't have Easy Pass
during the playoffs, the tolls are more expensive now.
I wish you guys could see what's going on here right now.
We're having a heck of a day. Technically,
We're having a hard day technically.
yeah. So
today.
they make the tolls twice as expensive during the playoffs. Is
Nicky's
that
not
true?
going to take. He's not going to take the. He's not going to take the expressway from now on out.
Well, the Easy Pass thing is a scam.
If you don't have Easy Pass, you're paying double.
It's complete.
That's
scam.
so not fair.
It's a mess.
Yeah, swing it over here.
Yeah, I gotta say,
we're working with 2 months now.
It's just a disaster today. But
It's so disastrous.
But I will say another disaster is the Easy Pass toll thing. I mean, what a disgrace. I mean, they're just $25 to come down the expressway if you don't pay cash. What is this world coming to? The hell with it. I'm never taking it again.
It's like
never.
the man is keeping you down. Like if you're behind,
I'm never getting an Easy Pass, so I'm going to stick it to him. I'm not getting an Easy Pass.
You're sticking it to the man.
Sticking it to the man.
How about
Never
Dave?
getting
Dave,
it.
did you know that about the here?
It's unbelievable. We're passing microphones around
now
in here.
they have these.
Did you hear me, Nick, or no?
No.
This mic's dead. There you go.
There's no booths. There's no booths to go
Nobody
through.
get the other. Oh,
No, it's not working at all. It's been a heck of a day.
so antiquated.
Yeah, there's.
This is unbelievable today. What a day.
I just lost my train of thought. What is going
Chloe,
on?
put your feet up.
Yeah, sit with me, Dave. Go
come
get
in
your
with you
chair.
here.
Let's
just talk.
there we go.
Can you guys both hear?
Yeah.
I can hear both of you. The one microphone goes out
You can see us on the
on
stream,
YouTube, X, the whole thing.
What were we saying? Dave?
Whatever, we're gonna make an adjustment. Yeah, I was just kidding about the tolls, but that is ridiculous. And I'm not I am an Easy Pass holder, but I tried to for a long time. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. One time I had $3,000 in tolls. I had to go to court.
Did you
I had to
really?
go- yeah, they brought
What
me
was that
to-
on the expressway or just
Yeah,
all
and
over the
they
place?
gave me a deal for because I was.
Would you
just-
pay like a percentage?
I had to pay like a percentage of it.
Because I'm in a whole $900.
I remember my brother-in-law Miro was like, "You what?" I'm like, "You got to get an Easy Pass."
I didn't even, Dave. To be honest, I didn't even know it. I got a letter in the mail just recently.
Yeah.
So they made me pay the actual price of
It's
every
ridiculous.
single toll that I missed, but no penalties.
But no, so they did away with all the penalties.
I had to go up to their little court there.
Where's the court?
It's on the expressway.
Ah,
But I
okay.
did do that.
That's
and
me,
I'm
Nick.
embarrassed to say
Nick, you're
that.
not giving in to the man.
I'm not giving it to the man. I mean, this is a joke. This
It's
is an
highway
absolute joke.
robbery.
Well, no pun intended.
Get
It is
it?
highway robbery.
Highway robbery.
I will never get an easy pass.
Now I
never.
paid the toll. I just didn't know there was a whole bunch of them that I hit.
What's wrong with cash? Seriously. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I can go on.
You know
and
what?
on,
When we
but-
go to the link tomorrow, you don't pay any cash anywhere. Parking. If you want to go get a beer, everything's by card.
Yeah.
We get 2 parking passes too, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
No, I get one.
I get one.
Yeah. All right.
Nick, we should probably just go over together or something.
Well, I work in the morning. I work, so I'll be coming straight from work.
All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the Second Hour Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422, whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more. The professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime at 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-923-6829 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-923-6829. That's 800-923-6829. What do you have to lose? Call 800-923-6829. Again, 800-923-6829.
Sixers star BJ Edgecombe, #1 overall picks, Cade Cunningham and Cooper Flagg. Before they played in the NBA, they played at the Metro Classic. The Metro Classic is coming to Stockton University in Galloway from January 29th through the 31st. 6 of the nation's top 10 teams, plus local teams, Middle Township and Atlantic City, all will be hitting the floor. Tickets and schedules are available now at MetroClassicBasketball.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live here at the studio. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. We're having a little technical difficulties today here in the locker room, but we'll straighten it out because you know why? We have Nick Earnshaw on it, and there's no one better to fix problems than Nick Earnshaw. Dave, pull that microphone close to you. And there you go. How you doing? You want to talk a little Flyers hockey there, Dave?
Of course. So
those guys can skate pretty well. They did a lot of skating.
They did a lot of skating. That's
what I meant by that is there was the great flow to the game. They were moving their feet. They were skating well, which a lot of teams, not every single team skates well. Keeps the legs moving. That's what I was referring to.
Whatever. Whatever you want to say.
So what did you say? I just got a text and somebody, you got a tough backbone. I said, yeah, you can say whatever you want to me. Now I'm pissed off.
A comment was he just said there's a lot of skating going on. I'm like, yeah, well, when we're switching microphones everywhere, the best thing we can say is they're out there skating.
Just like I couldn't remember Pryia Roy's name because like microphones are flying. We're
flying.
On and off. We're disconnected. We're unconnected. Yeah,
I'm getting laughed at right now by people like, you want to talk Flyers hockey? Well, hey, look, I'm friends with Dennis Seidenberg. Okay, that's all I need to say.
And also, don't you know the Fridge too? Or
yes, because he's really good friends with.
He does a great job on the radio.
He does. And Coatsy, my man Coatsy, Steve Coates, voice of the Flyers.
He listens to the show, right?
Coatsy's Corner.
Yeah.
He's the greatest. He loves our show.
So when we
loves Nick Earnshaw.
PJ got us to the Flyers game, and we were in a box, right? Right the next box over to us had Scott Hartnell sitting in it. And he was there for the maybe like 5 minutes into the first period. He'd show up, and then he'd leave like 5 minutes to go, obviously because he's doing the between the period show and the post game show. And then Joe Watson was there, and Boxcar Ed Hospital right next to us. So some Flyers alumni were there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool when Dennis was here. I would coach Dennis while he was down here in the summers, and he introduced me to Justin Williams. I started coaching. Keith Primo's kids.
Yeah, his son was really. He played goalie for Montreal.
He went to Northeastern.
Did he really?
Yeah. Northeastern, which is really crazy. They knocked down. We have one of the oldest hockey rinks in America. And they just knocked it down.
That Beanpot Bowl. That's the Beanpot.
Yep.
Those people up in Boston take that serious, man.
It's
you know
awesome,
what? I'll never forget when I played hockey up in Boston a few times. You'd ride down the street, and there's Boston U, Northeastern. There's four
Harvard,
and the houses
BC.
Would have flags out. For that Beanpot. Like
really cool.
You knew the affiliation of each house.
Really cool.
And it wasn't just sporadic. Like every house had a flag.
We were a hockey school, not a football school.
And your alma mater did away with football, right?
Did away with football in 2010.
Why'd they do that?
They were
people bringing fruit bowls to the practice.
I could imagine we weren't very good, but I said, a lot of people dropped. BU dropped. Boston University dropped. Northeastern dropped. Hofstra dropped.
Hofstra got rid of football too.
Dropped. Yeah, all in like the same time.
Weren't they? That was a good football program too, weren't they?
Some great players came out of there. Marquise Colston, who was the Jets kid, white kid, Wayne Corbett.
Oh, Ray Corbett. Yeah.
Wayne
Oh, he
Corbett,
went. Yeah.
Hofstra. Yeah. I mean, so like there was it just.
So Dave, has anybody ever told you kind of do look like Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Terry Bradway tells me all the time.
Yeah, doesn't he, Nick? I mean,
Terry's
we
like,
can't
"That's
talk to
like
Nick because
crazy."
we only have two microphones.
Yeah,
here,
he's
but-
like, you look like Christian McCaffrey.
You
so
do.
much. And I'll show you some pictures. I was searching.
Does he eat fruit too?
Yeah, so they like what he said was Terry said about Christian was like, and he's a 49er, so but when he was with Carolina, and so was Terry, he would just be like, he was so disciplined with his pre-practice, his post-practice.
Preparation.
Yep. All the things that I used to do that I obsess over my stuff.
My brother always says proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Yeah.
That's a true statement, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So there was a lot of stuff that he does with himself. It's just not what you see. Like I play with Priest Holmes. He was the same way. He'd get so many touches that you almost don't see him practice during the week, but he was constantly taking care of himself. And after practice, he would go to yoga. And after yoga, he would go to some kind of shock therapy.
You know, back in the day, wasn't there a couple Chicago Bears that took ballet?
Yes, that is
Willie Gault.
So, yeah, that's not true, but it's like
what do you mean it's not
so
true?
Here's what they didn't go to ballet practice. They would go have a ballet guy, which we had stuff like that, come to us and teach us how to do certain drills and how to land certain.
You know, I think
whatever.
the best athlete is an NBA basketball player, like all around athletically. Wouldn't you say or no?
No, I would say.
Well, offensive linemen aren't great athletes; they're just football players.
No, but I mean, if,
like
overall,
a basketball player could play football, baseball. And not necessarily, they could play hockey, so you got to learn how to skate.
Yeah, no.
If you look, you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
you like, could an offensive lineman play in the NBA? Probably not.
No, I do. I disagree. I think that probably the best overall athlete, if you're just like, if you averaged all the numbers together,
right,
possibly could be a basketball player. But you think how awkward those tall people are. They are good at only being near the basket.
Yeah,
they're
but
not
guess what though?
They're not.
When's the last time you were at an
super
NBA game?
Yeah,
those guys. I'm telling you,
they're,
Nick. Remember? Well, he's doing stuff here, but Nick and I we sat 5 rows behind the visitors' bench, and we were impressed with their athleticism.
Yeah, the American football player is the greatest overall.
So you're just
athlete.
being biased.
I'm not a bias because I can do this objectively. If you want, I'll measure every single person.
And with Klemic Performance Method,
Yeah, that's what we do.
You train all kind of athletes, right?
So if you objectively measure, there are a couple offensive linemen. Yeah, if you average their scores in with everybody else's scores,
right,
you're still going to see that the American football player is the best, most objectively athletic person in the planet.
So I remember when we used to play basketball way back in the day, it used to be me, my brother, either Eddie Keenan or Tony Tomasio, and maybe Bruce Donahue. We would play basketball with Tockett, Mellenby, Bobby Clark, and Pat Croce played a couple times. And you should see those guys. They can't play basketball. You don't even dribble. But hockey players are very, very good athletes.
Well,
But if you get I don't care what profession. If you make it to the professional ranks, you're a great athlete.
Yeah, if great
hand-eye coordination.
If you really average it all out, the soccer player is going to be best at everything.
Really?
Yeah,
Nah, but they're not
absolutely.
big.
No, but they
like a soccer player couldn't play football.
But a football player couldn't play.
I don't know
you just
about
do
that.
average.
Hockey players are good soccer players.
Yeah, the hockey players. That's a weird thing. I saw somebody saying try to get a person to not only use they're on ice, but you're also using a stick and a very small puck.
Yeah,
it's a very hard sport to play.
That'd be
I
nifty.
respect everybody. I think the soccer player is probably the best overall numbers. If you average
I'd
them
have
all.
to disagree with that. But you know more than I do because you're
I
a
would
Klemic
say
Performance
soccer,
Method. All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour with Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. Ask for Jason, Will, Chet, JM. They do a great job. Now, La Scala's Beach House I think it's closed for the month of January and February, but not to fear, because if you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's. They have handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood, and signature cocktails, all steps from all the action. dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win. Lascala's delivers every single time. Go to lascalasbeachhouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll talk with Pryia Roy. He's the director of the Metro High School Basketball Classic, which is coming to Stockton University. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The wait is over. The quest for the Lombardi returns to South Philly. It's the wild card round as the number 3 seeded Eagles host the 6 seeded San Francisco 49ers at the Link. Don't miss a single snap with the legends, Merrill Reese and Mike Quick, calling all the exciting playoff action.
Here comes the rush. They've got him!
Coverage begins tomorrow with the pregame at 3 p.m., followed by kickoff at 4:30. The playoffs live here. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles playoff station.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's clearance time at Bridgeton Chevrolet GMC, your destination for savings. Proudly serving South Jersey for over 50 years, we treat you like one of our own. Right now, get the 2026 Chevy Equinox. Lease it for $299 a month with $35.95 down and 5,000 miles a year for 36 months. Tax and fees not included. It's clearance time, but hurry, these deals won't last. Visit 808 North Pearl Street in Bridgeton or at BridgetonChevroletGMC.com.
Se habla español. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
We're back broadcasting live here in the studio. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw. I want to apologize. We're having all kind of technical difficulties. Nick Earnshaw is working hard to straighten everything out. He's doing a great job, and we'll get things back up and running real soon. Right now, I want to introduce my next guest. He's the director of the Metro Basketball Elite Showcase. Pryia Roy is joining us right now. Good morning, Pry.
How are you?
Hey, listen, I want to apologize.
I want to
apologize. I butchered your name in the beginning of the show, but I apologize to you. We have a lot of stuff going on in the studio today. But how about this? You're bringing this Metro Classic to Stockton University. That's got to be pretty exciting.
We really are. The event, this is in its 13th year, has primarily been in North Jersey. So it's really exciting to us to bring it to the fans of South Jersey. And I know you guys have had a great history of great basketball stars from South Jersey. I go back as far as Chris Ford and guys like Lou Rowe and Bobby Martin and Milt Wagner and Billy Thompson and those kind of guys. So it's great to bring that kind of level talent to the new generation.
Yeah, now you guys will be at Stockton University on the 29th to the 31st, and there's going to be all this great high school basketball talent, and people should check out the website, metroclassicbasketball.com. You guys got a great website. It really showcases everything there, but this is a big tournament, and you got a lot of high schools from all around coming to this.
We really do. We have 6 of the top 20 national teams in the country playing, boys and girls, and literally more than 10 of the top 20 in New Jersey. 16 of the players have been recognized as high school Americans, and 30 are ESPN top 100 players. So it's a real mix of national teams and players and local stars as well. All the information is on metroclassicbasketball.com, and we want South Jersey to come out to Stockton. It's a great campus and a wonderful arena.
Before we get any further, I just got a text message from Fran Mclaughlin, who does High School Athletes in a Spotlight, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. His wife she had to go to the hospital, so he's not going to be able to join us today, but I just got a text, and she's fine. Everything's good. So I just wanted to make that announcement that Mrs. McLaughlin is doing well, and we appreciate that. All right, Pryia, talk to us. How'd this get started?
It started back in 2013 to help raise money for Children's Hospital in New Jersey, in Newark, Children's Hospital in New Jersey in Newark, Beth Israel Medical Center. And, a good friend of ours left St. Patrick's High School in Elizabeth when it shut down, Kevin Boyle, and went down to Montverde Academy in Florida. So we brought him up the first year we started the event. And we had some teams, some good local matchups, and then it's just really mushroomed from there. ESPN's covered the event, MSG's covered the event, and we've been really lucky to have some of the great national teams like Montverde Academy, Oak Hill, Sierra Canyon, as well as the local teams that have been traditionally great in New Jersey, like Camden, Bergen Catholic, Linden. So many of the great teams over the years.
I would assume you get a lot of scouts showing up to this event.
Oh, yeah, scouts, college coaches. Coach Cal's been there, Roy Williams, Hubert Davis, Bill Self, Jay Wright, Bruce Pearl, Dan Holloway, Mick Cronin. I mean, you name it.
Right.
Because we really have the NBA stars of the future, right? And it's such a great value. We have 5 games on Thursday. And the cost is $30, right? So it's less than $5.
That's great. That's a great price, man.
Yeah, and then on Friday it gets even better. 7 games for the same price, and then on Saturday 12 games for $35. So, if you want to see VJ Edgecombe, who plays for your hometown Sixers, he played 3 years at the Metro every year, and his Long Island Lutheran team was one of the top teams in the country. A couple of years ago, we had Cooper Flagg. Carl Towns. Played when St. Joe's Metuchen was the number 1 team in New Jersey. Scotty Barnes, Naz Reed from Roselle Catholic. We have them playing again. He plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So for all your fans out there and listeners, that can't afford to come to an NBA game, you're going to see these guys up close and personal. And all the players are always very, very amenable to meeting the fans and giving autographs and stuff. And so it's a real community event.
We're talking with the director of the Metro Basketball Classic, which is going to be held at the Stockton University campus from the 29th to the 31st of January. You're the director of that. And Pryia, let me ask you this question. When you're watching these young guys, half the guys you just named, do you know they're destined for the NBA at that level, high school level?
Well, some of the elite ones, you can tell. When Cooper Flagg steps on the floor, Carl Towns, they're really special. Scotty Barnes, you can tell. And there's a couple of these guys that are playing this year. We've got a kid that just committed from Blair Academy, Duron Rippey Jr. is the number 1 point guard in the country. Coach Shire thinks he's the most dynamic point guard since Kyrie Irving, another Jersey product, right? So he could be a lottery pick. Alex Costanza just committed to Georgetown, plays for Spire Academy. He's a top 30 ESPN player. We got a local boy coming back, Aiden Durkak, just committed to Providence. He plays for Spire as well. He's a top 30 player. And then, Micah Gordon from Plainfield, one of the top point guards. I think he's ranked in the top 25 in ESPN. Plainfield's the number one team in the state. They're playing a couple times. Julius Avent, you probably remember his dad, Anthony, played at Seton Hall and played for the Orlando Magic. He's bringing the number 2 team in the country, in the state, to the Metro Bergen Catholic. They're going to be playing Spire, who's number 2 nationally. So, yeah, you could definitely tell with some of the guys.
And I'm on your website, Pryia. I'm on your website at the Metro Classic basketball.com, and you have a list of all the professional athletes that have played in this tournament. It's a laundry list, man. It's unbelievable.
It really is. It's the easy formula. Have the best teams from our metropolitan area play the national teams. And we've been lucky. People call us to play in the event. We always donate proceeds to a local charity. So I think that's one of the things that's really kept it alive. And, it's not run by a production company or a huge sponsor. It's really basketball junkies like myself who get together on their spare time and put this event together.
And I'm looking at a picture of VJ Edgecombe on your website. That's pretty cool. Now, talk to us about the girls. You have the girls event too, right?
We really have a strong field this year. I'm glad you mentioned that with the girls. Bullis School, which is from Virginia, they're playing Westtown School. Bullis has one of the top girls in the country, Ivana Wilson. She's the number 2 player in the country. And then it's a homecoming for Gigi Battle. She's committed to Indiana. She's originally from Edison, New Jersey. She's bringing her DME Academy team from Florida. They're ranked in the top 20. Jordan Palmer plays for Westtown. She's the 6th best player in the country. So, Westtown, DME, and Bullis, you're talking about 3 of the top 20 teams in the girls' side. So, I don't know if you've watched girls' basketball recently, but it is on a different level than it was 20 years ago. These girls can go, they can play, and, they're catching up to the boys.
Well, I'll tell you, Pryia, I've had Kathy Engelbert. She's the commissioner of the WNBA. We've had her in the locker room a couple times, and the girl that played, I forget her name offhand, she played at Paul Six, and she's now at Notre Dame. She's, I think, one of the leading scorers in the country, and we've had her on a couple times. And you're right, the girls' game is doing much better than it ever has before.
Hidalgo?
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, we had Hidalgo on.
She's tremendous. The girls now play. The old adage was they couldn't play above the rim. Well, they're getting there. Not quite above the rim yet there, but they're certainly in the air. And it's really exciting, and the growth of the WNBA. So, we really made a concentrated effort to make sure that we had girls represented with some great teams and some great local teams. And we got Atlantic City playing, the hometown team, and traditionally they've been a great power in the local area, and, we're excited to have them a part of the event too.
Well, Director Pryia Roy, we really appreciate you taking time to come on and share a little bit this Metro Classic tournament. It's going to be held at Stockton University on the 29th to the 31st of January. How do you get tickets?
Go to metroclassicbasketball.com. You can buy per day. You could buy a 3-day pass. I'm telling you, you're going to see someone famous in the basketball universe. There'll be not just the college coaches, there'll be scouts, there'll be GMs, and there'll be professional players of the future. So we're really excited to bring a little taste of this to our local South Jersey community, and hopefully you guys will come out to beautiful Stockton. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Pryia, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Look forward to the Classic, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks so much, guys. Have a great weekend.
There he is, the director of the Metro Classic Elite Showcase held at Stockton University. Dave Klemic.
Very cool. And I agree. High school basketball is the best.
I got to tell you, like high school sports. Remember we did the battle at the beach, like IMG. These schools. These guys are like they're almost like college players, and if you go to their website, there's a laundry list of all these former or professional basketball players that played in this tournament.
From a listener, if you're listening to this, if you think about this, why there's these built-in rivalries, right? They're built in. So there's so much tradition at your school. Ocean City versus Mainland versus Collingswood versus whoever you're
Haddonfield.
Yeah, like those things are built in from where you grew up, where your family ties are. There's loyalty to that. Even in college now with the transfer portal, there's nothing built in. There's traditions between the schools. You know why the Raiders and the Chiefs hate each other? Because there's history
Tradition,
there.
yeah.
The ownership, they hated each other. You know what I mean? There's things that the cities are built in.
So when I think of rivalry to traditions, I think of Green Bay and Chicago, right? But you also think of Kansas City and the Raiders. That's one of the biggest, toughest rivalries there is.
Yeah,
there's disdain. You guys hate those guys.
Yeah, your ownerships had problems with each other. You know, they started from there. But that's why high school is still so pure that there's just it's you, your sister goes here,
right,
and your brothers goes here. That's why it's so fun to watch these guys play, and they're playing hungry. They're playing like they want to prove something. I hate these professional now at college with all the transfer portals and stuff. I don't like it, man. I'm not entertained by it.
Yeah,
at
I'm
all.
not. And it's what Lane Kiffin did, like taking off, and that should be outlawed.
That's horrible.
Yeah, they got to
That's
change
terrible.
those rules, man.
Terrible.
That's horrible. By the way, Nick Earnshaw, you know what I'm doing? I'm the public address announcer at Haddon Township High School.
Yeah, I know this.
I called my first regular season game. I'm only doing the home games, obviously, and it was pretty cool. Like starting at guard, number 2, Peter Black. You know what I mean? It's
Nice.
like you got to. So I was walking out of the stadium out of the gymnasium the other day, and by the way, you know who's so I walk into the gym. You know who's reffing?
Who?
Jeff from Ocean City.
Jeff at OC? How about that?
He's a high school referee.
That's unbelievable.
But
That's awesome.
I was walking out of the gym, and I had people come up to me and goes, are you the announcer? You're really good.
He's got a little bit of talent over there. Don't get your
I'm
head
like
too big over there,
Zink.
Schwan.
Like, hey, Nick, I'm like Zinkoff. Irving.
Well, you know who's pretty good too is Mr. Earnshaw over here. His
right?
best job he's had has been Flag Football University.
That's at the top of my
And
resume.
the kids loved him. man. They were
97.3 ESPN, the locker room. I was kidding.
Yeah, no, flag football, I might have to go above it, Schwan.
Oh, that's right.
I might have to, you know.
All right, don't forget,
Big
check
deal.
out MetroClassicBasketball.com. You can purchase tickets there. I recommend it. And go to the web, just to look at the website's phenomenal. See all the former and current professional basketball players that play in this tournament.
Where is that list? I want to see that.
It's right. You
List is unbelievable.
You got a computer.
VJ
right in front.
Edgecombe was a part of that tournament. Cooper Flag.
Yeah, he looks the same. You know what I mean? He's really young looking.
Who, Edgecombe?
VJ Edgecombe.
He's a young cat.
Yeah, man.
He's a young cat. This wasn't too long ago.
He only put in 6 points last night, though.
It's all right.
Hey,
do you have to find the negativity in everything?
Dave and PJ are
Come on,
rubbing off on me.
PJ. My
real
God.
quick, I before we go to break, I want to talk about the Flyers real quick with you because they are playing really, really good hockey. And Rick Tocchet, man, he deals with the press. I love his press conferences, Nick.
Yeah, I know you're a big Tocchet guy with the pressers. And by the way, we do have some news. Bobby Brink and Jamie Drysdale were on the ice for morning skate this morning.
Oh, were they really?
Yes, I believe they were in green jerseys. So reports coming out of
and you know
Voorhees.
what is the reason why? I guess it's because of the HIPAA. They can't tell you exactly what injury they have. Is that HIPAA? HIPAA?
No, I don't think. Well, yeah, they can't diagnose.
Why do they say just upper body? They can't be specific. Like back in the day, they'd say, "Oh yeah, he's got a." When they say high ankle sprain, you know what that is. They'll tell you that.
Why don't you go to a Tocchet press conference and ask them?
I've been there a couple times, man.
That's true. I mean, there is a level of there's rules around that where you're not allowed to. But that's usually comes from the doctor. The doctor's not allowed to tell you. But if you know what it is, I don't know.
All right, the Flyers have the Lightning 2 games in a row, Nick.
Tampa Bay
Lightning back to back today and Monday. Is that unbelievable? You know what?
They're kind of on the back burner right now due to the fact
when
that
you play
the
a team,
Eagles.
and Nick, when you play a team like that, that gets your anger. Like when you play the same team a couple times, like that's why playoff hockey's so good.
Oh, that's why playoff hockey
because you're playing a game
sensational.
Yeah, 7 games. by after the second or third game, you're starting to hate your opponent.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. So back-to-back coming up. Six got one, too.
So Mark Grimes and I went downstairs to talk with the Chief after the game, and he was all smiles because they won. And I told him, you guys stink. You got lucky.
I saw your guys' text messages back and forth. That needs a show on its own.
Alex Berardis just walked in the studio. He was in attendance.
Licks.
That was a good game the other night, man. They were skating.
Yeah, I'm sure. What else would they do?
So, like, they weren't skating in cement, I'll tell you that.
He's the John Madden of
so I'm actually
room.
like Zegras. There was one shift, and Alex will back me up on that. There was one shift where Zegras went like, and Taka talks about 200 feet, right? One end of the rink to the other. You can play both ends of the rink, and he was gassed. And I said, "Get off the ice! You're skating like a dinosaur."
Imagine Schweiner as your coach. He's a championship level coach.
You know what? Cobra Kai. It would be like Cobra Kai.
You know what? You know what I heard? So last year I coached the 4th grade girls basketball. Nikki was in attendance. We went 16-0, won the Catholic League championship, and they didn't bring me back.
No, got axed.
You know what I think?
After winning a title.
I think I was too tough on the 4th grade girls.
Yeah, I remember. We talked to another parent that you said you were conditioning the girls and you were running wind sprints.
The one mother says, "You can't make my daughter run." Like, how do you beat your opponent? You be better shape, more
Schwein's
physical.
got an argument. I mean, he won the title and went undefeated.
But he put me in the middle of this phone call, and one parent
She didn't want me to run her kid.
Who's paying me to coach her kids, and then was
he was politically correct.
I'm like, oh gosh, here we go, Billy.
They didn't bring me back.
They fired you. Now you're in the broadcast booth.
I'd rather guess what? At least I'm getting paid.
They put you up in the broadcast booth. That's usually what happens. They take you off the sideline, put you in the booth.
I heard you were making the kids give them your lunch money.
I brought fruit to the game.
The kids are dropping off the lunch money, so Billy coaching.
Wins a title, gets axed.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable. That'd be like Sirianni winning this year and getting axed.
Yeah. Hey man, he's running off the field, lipping it. I love it. He's lipping off at fans.
Yeah, he did. I like his passion. I do like his
passion. All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Now, I want to tell just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events that seems fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap it up. Nick, you're going to read a couple of the we got a couple text messages.
Oh, we got a couple.
All right, so we'll do all that. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's Flyers Lightning tonight on Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app. Listen as Tim Saunders and Todd Fedork bring you all the exciting play-by-play action.
DeBoer gave it up. Zegras scores. Has his 16th of the year.
It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey tonight. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. It's Philadelphia Flyers hockey on South Jersey's classic rock station, Rock 104.1 and the Rock 104.1 mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Sal Vulcano, Everything's Fine Tour. One hilarious night of brand new stand-up material from Sal Vulcano.
Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth about Thunder. Did you tell me it's God bowling? I took that information to school. I got my ass handed to me.
Sal Vulcano live. Saturday, February 28th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. From Impractical Jokers and the Hey Babe and Taste Buds podcast, it's Sal Vulcano. On sale now at theoceanac.com.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
In 2026, Moppert Brothers at Northfield celebrates an incredible milestone. 50 years of repairing vehicles back to factory specifications after an accident. Family owned and operated for 5 decades, they take pride in doing things the right way, with the owners on site and involved every day. They're manufacturer certified by Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Ford, Tesla, and Polestar. Their technicians are expertly trained and use state-of-the-art equipment. Moppert Brothers at Northfield. 50 years of trust. 50 years of quality.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we got a few minutes left. Dave Klemic, I need your prediction for Sunday. Eagles, 49ers.
All right, so I know I just went off on the Eagles about the second half and this, that. I still think they could score 24 points in the first half and do nothing in the second half and probably beat this team. So I think it's going to be, I'd give them 24-21. Eagles. They're not going to score in the second half.
All right, 24-21.
Unless they make Jalen Hurts run.
All right, Nick, what do you say?
I'm going to go 27-17. Birds.
Got a couple text messages you want to sneak in there real quick?
I can sneak one in real quick. Mike in Delaware, Eagles 25, 49ers 13. Expect a big day from Dallas Goedert. 2 sacks from Jalen Phillips. There you go.
That's a big one. All right. Nick, you did a great job today.
Thank you.
We had to overcome a lot of adversity today here in the locker room.
You know, I feel like I'm Nick Foles in the clutch, right?
Geez, here we go.
No, it doesn't get phased. I got my Jalen Hurts jersey on. You know, I ooze that kind of mentality.
Calm, cool, collected.
Yes.
Under
Nothing
fire.
phases me under fire.
Not me, man. I'm complete opposite.
His microphone. We retire his mic right now.
All right, thanks to Dave Klemic as always. Thank you, Nick Earnshaw. It was great talking with Lindsey Moppert, of course, the director of the Metro Classic, Pryia Roy. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing
could be finer than talking sports with a Schweiner.
See ya.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room.